it's kind of nice to live in a bubble as if that didn't exist, right? I was always told that, or not even told so much as just brought up believing that, being gay and HIV just kind of go hand in hand. A lot of my friends just like to think that, and this is like, I speak for myself when I say this as well, that, I'm gonna be that one that's just invincible. And the HIV is just not gonna touch me, right? And I think that kind of culture really feeds into stigma, because that's not the case. Because nobody wants to, for example, one of the ways I think HIV stigma has played out in my life is there was a guy I was actually once really interested in. And he's very actually open about his status. So I was just telling my friends about this. I'm like, yeah, so I went on the date with him, and it was kind of weird, and it didn't really work out. And then one of my friends' first reaction was like, well, it's kind of good it didn't work out. And I was like, why? And then he goes, well, what kind of relationship could you have had with him? Like, right? And I was like, oh God, where is this going? I didn't even know what to say, just because you kind of don't expect that from you. Like, at that point, I just wouldn't have expected that type of comment from my friends. The grapevine is kind of crazy because, everybody likes to talk and everybody likes to know, but what they do with that information or how they process that information is kind of eye-opening, I guess. Most of my friends, at least the ones I'm close with, we've had many conversations about just being rejected in general, right? Like, someone doesn't like us because my accent is not right, or someone doesn't like it because my skin color is too dark, or, they don't like the food I eat, they don't like the music I listen to. There's so many reasons. And when we have those conversations, it's always about how unfair that is, right? And how much it sucks. So I would just kind of flip it around on my friends to be like, okay, so why would you do that? Because you just are making someone else feel the exact same way about a part of them. It just brought out for me how much I just don't think about it, and how much people that I interact with all the time just don't think about it. I work in HIV prevention, and so when I entered that world, it was kind of like, well, nobody wants to talk about this. But isn't that detrimental to your own health? So for me, it's just, what HIV stigma means for me, I don't even know. It's just a lot of questions.